everyone, welcome back to Storytime with me. As you can see in my area, it is very, very windy in my area, and it's also freezing too since we're still in the middle of winter. So since it's windy outside, have you ever seen like a kite when you fly in the air, like during the summer, see birds fly and planes fly in the air, or like machines that fly in the sky? Well, in today's story, in my Blue Sky Discovery series, we're going to read. Today's story is going to be things that fly. And this story features Steve Burns in this. So I wonder what things can fly every day. And look, there is with a butterfly and a bird. So let's see what we can find that fly in this story. So let's get on to it. Hi, it's me, Steve. My puppy Blue is inside right now, making something. She didn't want me to see what it is because it's a secret. Should I knock on the door and find out how she is doing? Okay, Blue, our friends are here. Are you finished? Great, let's go on in. And look, there's Steve Burns greeting us. But I wonder what surprise Blue has in store for us. So let's see what it is. Wow, that's a pretty big box, Blue. Is what you made inside? Wonder what it is. Could you give us a hint about what you made? It's something for a show and tell at school, or maybe a theme of show and tell is stuff that floats or flies in the air. So what are you bringing, Blue? So wonder what's in there. But I think I know what we have to play. I think we have to play Blue's Clues to figure it out. Oh, good idea. You want us to play Blue's Clues to figure out what you made for show and tell. I love Blue's Clues. You want to play too? You do? Great. Let's go. So we had to figure what it is. And remember, Blue's paw print will be on the clues. Blue's Clues. So keep it up for those three clues. Well, here we are at school, and here are all of Blue's friends. I wonder why everyone is outside. Oh, right, Blue's class is having show and tell outside because everyone's bringing something that floats or flies in the air. Look, there is green puppy, orange kitten, purple kangaroo, blue, and magenta. So I wonder what everybody brought. So let's figure out and see. Do you see a clue? Oh, here it is. It's on one of the tails on the windsock. Our first clue is a tail. See, there it is, right here. I wonder what Blue brought to show and tell that has a tail. I think we better keep an eye out for 2 more clues, just to be sure. What do you think, Blue made that has a tail that flies or floats in the air? I think we need to find 2 more clues before we can figure out what Blue has made for show and tell. Yep. So let's keep our eyes out for 2 more clues. But there's everybody else showing great to see what they brought. Yeah. Wow, look at all those things that are floating or flying in the air. Should we look around and see how many we can find? Great. See, look, there's a windsock, butterflies, birds, a bee, there's a balloon. And look, there's a dragonfly, you name it. Yeah. Hey, show and tell is starting. What is Purple Kangaroo holding? Yeah, a balloon, right. A balloon floats in the air. Cool. You see a clue? Oh, yeah, the string of the balloon. That's our second clue. See right there. I wonder what Blue's going to show and tell that has a tail and has a string. I think we better keep an eye out for 1 more clue, just to be sure. So, yeah. So what could Blue have made for show and tell that has a tail and a string? Do you know? Maybe we should keep looking for our last clue. Yeah. Orange Kitten has brought a sheet of paper for show and tell, but a sheet of paper doesn't fly, does it? I wonder what she's going to do with that. Oh, look, she's folding the paper up. What do you think she's making? I wonder what Orange Kitten's going to do with that. So let's see what it is. Yeah, paper airplane. Cool. A paper airplane flies in the air. Yep, that's right. Paper airplanes are so fun to do. Yep, that's really, really cool. That looks so cool. And look at it go. Yep. Yep, there. Uh-oh, Green Puppy forgot to bring something for show and tell. Maybe we can help her find something that floats or flies in the air. I wonder. See, there's a feather that's floating, and there's a wind chime. I wonder what Green Puppy's going to do. Good job over there, Green Puppy. It's a feather, of course, from a bird. Green Puppy has something to share too. That's this feather right there. That is smart thinking to find something. Magenta is up next. She brought a ball for show and tell. Do balls fly through the air? Oh, good thinking. Balls fly when you throw them. Yep, when you throw them up in the air. You see a clue? Oh, it's the diamond shaped. Yep, and look, that's the diamond shaped. And hey, we have all three clues. So let's try to figure out what Blue has made for show and tell. So we have to go to our thinking chair. Let's see here. Okay, our clues are a tail, a string, and a diamond shaped. When you put them together, they make something that floats or flies in the air. Do you know what could it be? Well, the diamond shape could fly in the air and has a string attached to it, and there's a tail at the end, so you can keep it balanced. I wonder what could it be? A kite! Yep, kites fly in the air. They're diamond shaped. They have a tail, and you have a string that you can fly in the air. A kite. Blue made a kite for show and tell. We just figured out Blue's clues. You are so smart. Blue made her own kite, so maybe she could help us make one too. That sounds great. Thanks for coming to our show and tell. And look, there's the kite. Yeah, in flight. So there are lots of other things like, butterflies, birds, bees. Oh, you name it. And maybe you can find something that flies outside your area. So I hope you enjoyed today's story. Bye, everyone.